Welcome to another Disc Golf Answer Man video answer to your question. So Matthew sent in a question. He says, how do you feel about headphones for people in both tourneys for EMAC as well as AM tourneys for Bobby? I don't do it because I feel like it might be rude to my card mates because I can't hear when my headphones are in, but I don't feel like it would help my concentration a lot. So for me, as far as playing in any kind of amateur tournaments, I don't play in a lot of them, but when I do, or even when I'm out playing casual rounds, I really don't, it doesn't bother me that someone has a set of headphones in. I've never had it interrupt any kind of play. As long as the person kind of is aware of his surroundings and isn't being a danger, in other words, being in the fairway or something like that, I don't think it's a big deal. I've often thought about having a pair of headphones on because I love music and things like that, but I'm in the same way. I don't know if I could concentrate, or I would constantly be taking my headphones out to talk to people and stuff like that. So one thing to keep in mind is, as long as it's not a distraction in that the volume is too loud. I've had some people, now I've heard some people wear some headphones that are just, I can't believe their eardrums aren't gonna pop because of the loud music, but you have to make sure that it's not a distraction to the other people on your card or other people in the tournament. That would be something to keep in mind for sure. We have a couple pros here today at the warehouse, so let's get their input to see what their thoughts are on people wearing headphones at a tournament.
I've played with people that used headphones, and they're very aloof from the rest of the group. They're not nearly as fun to play with. I go to yeah, I do compete, but I also want to have a good time while I'm competing. If I'm so worried about how I'm going to do that I'm trapped into wearing headphones or blinders or however you want to do it to try and keep the distractions from being a problem, it's not nearly as much fun. The only time I would use them, I've seen it very commonly used when they're getting ready to drive or make a crucial putt or something like that. They'll slip the headphones back on so that if something happens on the way while they're getting ready, you know, somebody hits a tree near them with an errant drive from somewhere else, or if you're in a public park and somebody shouts or a car drives by or whatever, it doesn't distract you from completing your shot. And the rest of the time, I would leave them off, obviously, because I want to be able to take in the moment and not be just listening to the same old music I've heard before.
I personally would never wear headphones during a round, mainly because, I mean, even if I got some wireless ones, I think they would still mentally be in my way, especially the ones with the cords. I feel like on my reach back or my pull through, I feel like I would get tangled up in them and rip them out of my ears. Just not something for me. I'd rather be able to engage with the rest of the card mates. And as far as it being a distraction when someone else is wearing them, not necessarily, as long as they are interacting with the rest of the group as well, and you don't have to run them down when you're keeping score. As long as they're paying attention to everything that's going on, I don't mind it. I know I've played with a lot of players over the years that have headphones in, but don't listen to any music. That's just their way of saying, don't talk to me. So those people, you just kind of leave them alone, and then you can ask them the scores, and they're always very generous and letting you know what they got and all that. So, but no, for the most part, it's not for me, but I don't care if you do it.